Hey, this is Beepo16A, and in this video I'm going to be talking about my thoughts, my personal thoughts about serving at time in your life in the United States Armed Forces. And I mean, this is just my personal opinion. I should start off with a little bit about me. I am a senior in high school. So I'm at that point in my life where it's really the beginning. After after I graduate, I'll be able to choose what or I'm already in the process of, but choose what college I want to go to. If I want to go to college, if I want to work in fast food as a career, if I want to do a technical job, if I want to enlist in the military. For me, I've kind of made the decision that I want to, at some point during my life, do what I feel would be my time in the military. Right now, I'm leaning towards... No, actually, right now I've pretty much decisively chosen to enlist after college. And the reason I don't want to do ROTC or do the ROTC scholarship and become an officer is because I've researched it, and I know, like, people saying like, oh, like, officer's the way to go. You get treated way better, better pay, better privileges. You're in charge. But at the same time, it seems like officer jobs are limited. And I've looked through the things you can be as an officer, and it's not really what I feel I would want to do in the military. It seems to be administrative. And then also, if I were to do combat and be an infantry officer, I lead a platoon, like, of about 40 or 90 troops, and I don't feel like I would want to put myself in the position of being in charge of them in a combat situation with as much experience as they do, and I feel like it'd be unfair to them to have a leader who doesn't have the experience that I would want to have if I was under someone. I wouldn't want to be under the command of someone who had the same amount of experience as I had. I just wouldn't want to put my men in that position. But I do want to join the military. I feel like I'm going to enlist after college, after I get 4 years, earn my bachelor's degree. I want to get it in psychology, earn that, and then enlist as a specialist, as an E4 in the Army. Yeah, so the reason that I feel I want to serve time in the military is, I'm going to try to sort out all my thoughts here. I know this is really cliche, but, you know, you really only do live once, and I would want to at least spend some time serving my country in any way I could. And I want the skills, the leadership, the confidence, the camaraderie that comes out of a military lifestyle. I feel that'd be beneficial to anyone. I think that if this wasn't such a free country, where if it wasn't a volunteer military, if everyone had to do at least 2 years, I'd be in favor of that. I feel like it teaches you respect and gives you a sense of pride in your country that is not impossible to find elsewhere, but it is definitely unique to those who have at least risked their lives or served in some way. And I could be completely wrong. Like, seriously, if I'm saying stuff that's wrong, and there's veterans out there or people who are currently serving, correct me. But I'd like to hear you guys' feedback on that. Yeah, so I just feel like it's everyone, at least I say men and women should both, but I feel like even though it is volunteer, I feel like it's kind of my duty to join. Another thing for waiting until after college. If President Obama stays true to his goals, we should be out of Afghanistan, or at least not doing combat in Afghanistan, by 2014. So I wouldn't have to go to Afghanistan, even though I don't. I don't disagree with what we're doing there. I think that it is right and just, and that I feel that it is a noble cause, and that the Taliban and Al-Qaeda need to have their crap handed back to them. But yeah, so it's nothing against what we're doing there. I just wouldn't particularly like to go to Afghanistan because it's Afghanistan, and yeah, but who knows what the world is going to be like in 4 years. We could be at war with Iran or North Korea. And if I join in 4 years, I feel like I might be stationed in the Pacific, which I'd be fine with that, because seriously, North Korea, if Kim Jong-un is watching this, you need to stop being such a... I'm not going to say anything, because children watch this stuff. But yeah, so that's pretty much what I'm thinking. Another thing. I know that, like, this is seemingly a negative thing to people in the military, or at least in infantry, but after I enlist as a specialist, I'd want to get as the most training that I could. I don't see the problem with wanting to specialize in, like, airborne. I definitely want to do airborne. I definitely want to do air assault. I would want to qualify for as many things as possible, not just because I get a medal or a badge or whatever it is, but because I'd want to be the most capable and experienced professional soldier that I could be. And that might be looked upon negatively, but I really think that that's what I would want. I'd want to put myself 110% into it, and I don't see anything wrong with that. I'm thinking about the possibility of Ranger School. I think it'd be cool to have that experience, be a more specialized soldier. And I understand that it is hard and a challenge, but I'm working on building myself up physically now, and I certainly will during college to prepare myself for those physical challenges. Another thing. Why do I keep saying that? What was I going to say? 10th Mountain. I don't know what it is about them. I've always spent time in the mountains. I feel like if I was in the military, I'd like to do combat in the mountains. I don't know, like, if you can what path you take, if you can really choose what division you want to be in, but I feel like mountain combat would be up my alley, since I'm pretty good with orienteering and backpacking and all those things. If you guys have any tips how I would get that into motion, I would greatly appreciate it. And yeah, hopefully I haven't rambled for too long, but I think my camera's almost out of memory. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Basically, I don't want to look back on my life 30 years from now. I'd be like 50. What I mean? Dang. No. Like 60 or... I don't even know. Don't ask me about math. I've already taken the ASVAB, and I'm waiting for those results back, see what I can... what MLSs I'd be available to... I'd be qualified for. I don't want to look back on my life in 30, 40 years and regret not having done that for my country. I don't want my children to not be able to tell them that I have served for their protection and for the country, because it is really what I believe in. I don't want to have any regrets, and I want to make the most of the time that I have here. And I understand the risks involved, but I'm willing to take it, I guess. And yeah, so those are my thoughts. Leave a response in the comment section, like, subscribe, blah 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 blah. You're not obligated to do anything, but yeah. So leave any or things you think I should know, tips, pointers, anything. I'd greatly appreciate it. And that is just my perspective on the military. So thanks for watching. This is Beepo16A, and yeah, thank you.